Y'all, today we are trying the viral gelatin weight loss trick. I'm going to actually try it myself. We're going to make it together. I'm going to drink this about half hour before I go to brunch. I'm going to brunch after this. I'm going to let you know if it made me feel full, which is one of the things that people say. People also say it burns fat. I'm going to tell you if that's the case. But when I come back, I'll explain how I felt, but I'm also going to tell you what you really need to know about gelatin, how it may work, how it may not work. You're not going to want to miss this. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. It's good to see you. Let's go ahead and make this together. By the way, I bought some gelatin off of Amazon. This is not an ad for a brand. This is just what I bought. I also have my glass, and I also have 8 ounces of water, which is about a cup. Many of the viral gelatin weight loss trick recipes call for first of all, they say 8 ounces of water in a glass, and they say it can be warm or it can be room temperature. Now, first of all, y'all are gonna say, that's not how I make it. She's not making it right, blah, blah, blah. Let me first tell you that there's multiple ways to make this, so don't come at me if I'm not making it the way you saw. This is one recipe, okay? All right, back to the story. We're supposed to, and by the way, you can see the nutrition. Can you see the nutrition facts on this one? It's about 20 calories per teaspoon. And then it really doesn't have much else in it. This is this particular brand, okay? So there is no cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrate. It says 4 grams of protein. There's no fat, but there's also no vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium. By the way, we're gonna get to the nutrition that's in gelatin, which you're gonna wanna know about, so don't go anywhere. But anyway, many recipes say use a tablespoon. So I got my tablespoon here, okay? Now let's just move this out of the way, shall we? Okay, and I've never actually tried gelatin before. Now remember, gelatin can be used and is often used in like baking and in so many, like beer making, so many different food processes. So this is a very common thing. So this is the unflavored, this is unflavored gelatin, and apparently you can get different flavors. All right, so this is about a tablespoon. Okay, can you see what this looks like? All right, so it's very fine. All right, let's put that now in here. Okay. Let's do this, and let's just use this to stir it up. So they say like a tablespoon of gelatin. Oh, I don't like the color already, but you know, sometimes I have like texture and color issues, so. All right, let's get this kind of stirred in, by the way. Stir. Some recipes say to add a little lemon juice. Some say to add, as I told you, there's many different recipes. Some say use pink salt or apple cider vinegar. I'm just gonna do a splash of lemon juice. All right. Let's now, hold on, let me get a spoon. Let's stir this in. Get this from the sides, right? Okay, now, let's see what we got here. It's my first time ever trying it. Honestly, I have never tried this before. Ooh, like it kind of looks funny. Ooh, it smells like the lemon juice I put in. I'm just gonna do a little bit like this first. You know, even with that hefty splash of lemon, it doesn't taste very good. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to drink all this. Like my stomach sometimes gets funny, y'all. It doesn't taste bad. It just, I don't like the texture and the, I'm doing this in the name of science. Maybe I should do this fast. We're almost there though. I can't believe it. I actually wasn't sure I'd be able to do this. Okay. By the way, after I finish this, I'm gonna go to brunch. I'll come back and tell y'all if it helped keep me full. So, okay, last bit. I did it. Oh, you see that? There were no cuts in the video. Like I drank all this. Blech. See the little residue here too. All right, I'm now going to go to brunch. I'm going to see if it helps keep me full, because that's what a lot of people say. If I wasn't clear about that, people say it helps keep you full, helps you eat less, but people also say it helps you burn fat, it does other things. Let me go to brunch. I'm going to come back and I'm going to let you know how I felt. And then I'm also going to tell you if this actually really does work according to science, so don't go anywhere. Okay, I am back from brunch. I had an amazing brunch, by the way. I usually get something like either hamburger and fries, or I'll get like shrimp tacos. I will get pancakes. Like, I am a brunch eater. All right, so how did I feel after doing this gelatin weight loss trick? Well, first of all, I actually did feel a little bit more full maybe than normal going into brunch. That actually was the case. I mean, remember, I drank 8 ounces of water with this gelatin and blah, blah, blah. It took me a while to get to brunch, etc. So yeah, I did feel more full going into brunch, but honestly, I didn't eat any less. I still ate my same amount. So, you know, there's that. But did I feel more full? Yes. I know what you guys are going to say. Oh, it's because you didn't use, you know, the pink salt and the this and that. Listen, I understand that people have different ways of doing this, but I didn't eat any differently. So that's just how I felt. Now, it's not to say that if I did it a different way, or if I did it a different time of day, or if I did it more than once, maybe I would feel differently. By the way, write in the comments if you've done this and how you felt. Because remember, one person's anecdotal experience is not science, it's what one person felt. So let's talk about what the science says about whether this actually burns fat, will help you lose weight, and all that good stuff. To understand the science, we have to remember that gelatin powder is an ingredient that's used a lot in cooking and in food, right? It's used as a gelling agent, a stabilizer, an emulsifier, a thickener, etc. It's used as a clarifying agent. It's used to make meat products, cakes, ice cream, beer, juice, all sorts of things. So it's a staple in how things are made. Please understand that. Now, gelatin is essentially pure protein, but there's a catch to that, so don't go anywhere. By the way, this is a partially hydrolyzed form of collagen. It contains like no fat. Remember I showed you the label for this one. No fat, no carbohydrates, like in its unsweetened form. No fiber, not so great. Negligible vitamins and minerals, not so great either. Hint, hint, for what we're going to talk about. Its nutritional value mainly comes from its amino acid content, but this is what you need to know. Yes, it's protein, but it's a nutritionally incomplete protein. It's deficient in essential amino acids. Like, it doesn't have tryptophan, right? It doesn't have methionine, cysteine, histidine, tyrosine. These are things you need, I need, we need, okay? Gelatin, it's not a complete source of protein. You cannot live on this, nor should you even try. It's not and cannot serve as a sole dietary protein source, all right? So that's what you need to know about that. Now, when it comes to the drink, this is my glass from earlier. When it comes to this sort of gelatin weight loss trick, let's talk about the pros and the cons. First of all, this does not burn fat like people online are saying. It just does not, okay? Another thing is, we've talked about the protein. Yeah, it has protein, but it's not the same as really good, high quality, complete protein that you get from Whole Foods, like complete snacks and things like that, okay? The other thing is, like, filling up on little to no calories so that you eat less food, that's not a sustainable weight loss strategy. That is not even a healthy weight loss strategy. Like, we don't want you to do that. The gelatin weight loss trick, again, is not gonna help you burn fat. It's missing key nutrients that you need. It doesn't have any fiber. Like, yeah, it might make you feel full, but remember, feeling full doesn't necessarily translate to eating less, as we see in my situation, okay? And then also, consuming large amounts of gelatin can really cause stomach upset and stuff. And then for those of you who want to stick to a plant-based diet, please remember that gelatin comes from animals. Like, if you didn't know about this, it does come from animals. So, like, that's not going to work. You know, you can't rely on gelatin, this weight loss trick, no matter how you make it. And like, I know some of you might say, oh, it's because you didn't put pink salt in it. It's because you didn't do this. It's because you didn't warm the water. It's because you put blah, blah, blah. Y'all, those differences do not change the basic sort of science of what we're talking about, okay? This is not a sustainable reasonable or even healthy weight loss strategy. And I would even argue, I'm not even sure it will help you lose weight at all. What you want are snacks that are high in protein, healthy fats, and fibers. That's really what you want to help you feel full, to support your weight management, all that good stuff. Look, weight loss is not easy. I'm not even saying it is. Remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it just might be. This gelatin weight loss trick is just not the way I would go. Although gelatin as a product is very useful in a lot of things. So I want you to write in the comments your experiences, what you've experienced, etc. This is just not something I recommend to my patients to help them lose weight. We have better, more reliable, healthier ways to lose weight. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, practicing family physician, on-air health expert. I'm going to put the cap on my lemon. On-air. And I know this is not real lemon juice. Some of you might say, well, you didn't use real lemons. I know, I get it, but it's not going to change the science of what we're talking about. On-air health expert and video creator. I do daily videos on all sorts of stuff. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, Threads, all the things. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. Sign up for my free health newsletter. Did I say that? I have a website, drjencaudle.com. You can sign up there. I love y'all.